Hey folks, what's up? Mike Benton here from the Mike Benton team. How are you doing? Today's topic is a touchy one. It's a painful one. It's one that no seller, no realtor wants to go through, and that is how do you handle a stale listing? Now, full disclaimer, I've been doing this a long time, 26, 27 years, and I'm not sure what a stale listing is. I would tell you is when you see the showing slow down to the point where there's maybe one a week, two a week, not many. It's just drips and drabs of showings. Days on market, I don't know. It all depends on the market. You know what I mean? There could be markets that 120 days is normal. There could be days that markets at 30 days are normal. We just don't know. All right. But when that day does happen, it's uncomfortable because really there's no realtor out there. This is how we get our income, how we take care of our families to make sure that we are taking care of our clients. And when it's a listing, you want to get the house sold for the top dollar so they can get into their next stage. If you're representing a buyer, you want to find them the perfect home so they can do whatever it is for their next phase. So, it really does take a village. There's a lot of moving parts. Go back and check out some of my previous videos that tell you that. So, here's a couple points I wrote down to see, get some ideas. Now, there's many more that's listed above, but these are some of the ones that I can tell you have been go-to for me over the years. Number one is revisit the comps, double check, make sure your numbers are still correct. Make sure they're still what the market is paying. Remember, three values: tax value, appraised value, and market value. You could get it appraised for 100,000 and the market says it's only worth 80. Never worry about tax value because you want that as low as possible because that's how you're paying your property tax. So, number one, revisit your comps. If the house is empty, consider staging. It could be virtual, which is really now coming big time. I mean, you're hearing about it more and more. You'll see when you're looking at photos, you'll see a photo of a room that's empty. And then if it's virtual, they'll do a virtual one, but they'll say it's virtual or live, where people can walk in and physically see the furniture in the house. I don't have a preference for either one, but I will tell you that staging is something that you can maybe do. All right. Rewrite the description a little bit. You want to get it back out in front of everybody. You want to get it back out to the front of the line. So rewrite the description, maybe taking it off for a little bit of time, maybe a slight price reduction. I do want to say something about that. You always hear people say, I dropped my price. Well, you might have dropped your price, but the problem is the market said we're not paying you for that. So really, maybe it was too high for the market at the time. But one thing you can do, like I said, rewrite the description, maybe adjust the price a little bit. And then the final one, besides all the other ones up top, is just do a big relaunch. Hey, back on the market. Even if it's not off the market, you can advertise back on the market. Freshen up some stuff, make some comments about the improvements and or price adjustment or why somebody should be looking at this house. It's a lot of work to get a house sold, all right? It's a lot of work to get it done, and it does take a village. It takes a team. And in today's market, the minute we put it on the market, the whole world will see that listing. So let us know. Give us a call. If you have any questions, what we can do to help you. We look at this every day for our listings, and we want you to experience the same as others. So give us a call so you can experience the Benton benefits. God bless you. Thank you so much for plugging in, and have a great one.